Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge Fate Stay Night Remastered in der Unlimited Bladeworks Timeline. Und wir waren ja gerade bei Tosaka gewesen und sind jetzt wieder zurück nach Hause gekehrt. Mal sehen, wie gut gelaunt Saber daraufhin sein wird. Die wird wahrscheinlich ziemlich pisst sein. Erst recht, wenn sie erfährt, was an dem Tag passiert ist. I'm home, even though I don't really feel it, I try to carry on with the normal routine. It feels like a lot is going on in the living room. I bet Fujin is watching TV and Sakura is preparing dinner. Saber, is she in the living room? I shake my head when Archer's words flash through my mind. I don't know what he wanted to say, nor do I want to know. But it is stuck in my head, and I can't ignore it. A familiar called a servant. His honest opinion, scorning heroic spirits like they are merely a cleanup crew. Thanks, I'm sorry I'm late. How much of dinner is done?
はい、まだ始めたばかりです。でも、先輩のお手を借りることはないと思いますよ。今晩のメニュー、藤村先生のリクエストでシチューなんです。
I see. Yeah, I can't help with that. I see that all the ingredients are cut up already. Sakura is efficient, so surely all that's left is to simmer them. Where is Saber? I don't see her in the living room.
セイバーさんでしたら和室の方で眠っています。先輩が帰ってきたら起こしてほしいと言っていましたけど。
Was she mad?
そんなことはなかったと思いますよ。セイバーさん、いつもキッとしてますから。
With Sakura's hesitant to say it, it must mean that Saber was really mad. It is only natural though, since I broke our promise of coming home before dark.
や、おかえりしろ。セイバーちゃん怒ってたよ。帰ってきたら道場で話があるって。
Fujine makes a frightening statement while munching on a mandarin. Fujine, you didn't do anything weird in the Saber's head, right? Like a person who breaks a promise should be punished by getting beaten with a shinai or something.
したよ。うちは体育会系だから容赦なくやっちゃっていいって。
I see. The other masters aren't my only problem. An enemy force has already infiltrated my home. This is off topic, but did you take Saber to the dojo? Did you tell her to use a shinai if she wanted to practice?
さっき軽く手合わせしたんだけど、あの子とんでもないわよ。剣道を知らないくせに私以上に剣道家っぽいんだもん。あの子向こうでフェンシングでもやってたの？
No, I don't think so. I think she's actually a lot like you. Like how she swings around a huge sword that doesn't suit her frame. Or how she attacks enemies like a wild animal. Oh well, I will accept my punishment since it's my fault. By the way, about Mitsuzuri, do you know if she's home or not?
なんでシロが知ってるのよ。三辻さんのことは知らされていないはずよ。
Yeah, I heard about it in the student council room. So how about it? Did anyone find Mitsuzuri? I stare at Fujine. Fujine is still a teacher, even if she may not seem like one. She keeps quiet about things she shouldn't talk about, and I am sure she would lie to keep students calm. So I have to make sure I don't overlook anything she says or does when it comes to this. So Fujine, has nothing changed?
仕方ないな。黙ってたら今すぐ飛び出しそうだし、絶対秘密って話でもないし。けどシロ、今回は特別だからね。シロが三辻さんの友人だから教えてあげるのよ。
I know I will owe you one, so tell me already.
じゃあ結論から。三辻さん、さっき保護されたわよ。今頃は検査も終わって家に帰ってるんじゃないかしら。ちょっと意識が混濁してるらしいけど、外傷もないし命に別状もないって。それ以上の話はダメ。シロも友達なら三辻さん本人から聞きなさい。
I see. So it wasn't serious, huh? I'm glad. I still don't know what Mitsuzuri got into, but I can tell that it has something to do with the strange incident happening in town. There's a high possibility that the culprit is the master hiding at my school. I don't know what I would have done if something happened to Mitsuzuri. Oh yeah, Sakura, can I talk to you for a bit?
はい。何ですか、先輩。
Well, it's nothing much. I was just wondering if you knew what Shinji is up to.
すみません、先輩。昨日はこちらに泊めてもらって学校に行ったでしょ。だから家には帰ってないんです。先生にも兄さんが無断欠席したって聞いたんですけど、
So you don't know the situation, huh? Yes, there's no way that you would know. Sorry, dumb question.
いえ、そんなことありません。兄さんのことは私が一番よく知っているんですから。兄さんが休んだ理由ぐらい気づかないといけないでしょ。
No, that's not your responsibility. Besides, it really helps to have you here. The incident in the woods. If the one that was there was actually Shinji, then he has to have some kind of connection to the Servant in Black. Worst case scenario, there's a possibility that he's the master. If that's the case, wouldn't it be dangerous to let Sakura go back to the Mato household?
先輩、それはどういう...
Sakura spends the night here tonight. You can use Fujini's clothes if you don't have spares.
先輩、それは...
Oh, die Reaktion. I would feel better about it if you can stay here for a while if you can. Well, you can go home if it's really that much of a pain. Oh, right. This is really coming out of nowhere for her. It really puts her on the odd spot too. Sorry for being so pushy about this. I bow my head in apology. Then... Oh, wie süß.
お言葉に甘えます。
Sakura nods and agrees so quietly that it blends in with the sound of the brewing stew. It's getting late. After dinner I went to the dojo with Saber to receive punishment. Saber called it training, but I swear she was just bullying me. And when we finished it was past 10 p.m. The three of them are rooming together again. And Fujine and Sakura already turned in.
シロ、どうしました？部屋に戻るのではないのですか？
Yeah, I will go, but there's something I wanted to ask you before that.
気になることですか？どうぞ。私に答えられることであれば構いませんが。
I guess I should get straight to the point. What Archer said. Servants who have no freedom desire the Holy Grail to obtain freedom. Saber should be the same, but he said that she doesn't seek freedom. Saber, you need the Holy Grail, right?
はい。私の目的は聖杯です。そのために私は英霊になった。それは以前にも話したはずですが。
Und da ist halt schon der erste große Unterschied. Sie wurde eine Heroic Spirit, halt den Gral zu erlangen. Diese kleine feine Nuance unterscheidet sie halt sehr stark von allen anderen Spirits. I know, but for what? Servants who obtain the Holy Grail can stay in this world without a master, right? Then you're going to obtain the Holy Grail and do what you want to do here, right?
いいえ、聖杯を手に入れた後、私はこの世界から去るだけです。この時代の人間ではない私がここにいることは許されませんし、何より私にはやりたいことなどありませんから。
Her eyes are determined. There's absolutely no hesitation or deceit in them, and no room for me to argue to the point. I see, I can't say anything since I don't know what your objective is, but... Well, I'm starting to think that it's unlikely Saber to ask for a wish from the Holy Grail. I don't know what the Holy Grail is, but I have a feeling deep down that it isn't the sort of thing this golden-haired girl hopes to pursue. But I did promise that we obtain the Holy Grail. I will believe your words for now.
何かあったのですか、シロ。どうも帰ってきてからのあなたは覇気がないように思いますが。
That's not true. Oh yeah, Saber, about our plans moving forward. Saber looks serious again. As expected of her, no matter how close she gets with Fujini, Saber is still Saber. It's annoying, but just as Archer said, fighting is her true nature. I went to school today and found out that there's a third master. Then I had a quarrel with Tosaka. A lot happened and then we ended up settling on the truth until we find the master hiding at our school. In a rush I report what happened. Saber was listening with a serious face at first, but as the story went on, she started looking at me in dissatisfaction. Ja, wieso sie nicht gerufen hat, deshalb. Saber, are you opposed to cooperating with Tosaka?
いいえ、シローには知識がないのですから、リンから学ぶのは賛成です。ですが、そういった大事を決めたのならすぐに伝えてほしい。それと、できるのなら相談も。
With reproach in her tone, Saber stares me down. I'm ashamed of myself, since she is absolutely right.
では、明日からはリンと協力して校舎を探索するのですね。
I guess that's how it will be. I will call for you if we find something odd, so stand by here until then.
方針としては手ぬるいですが、シローが先頭になれるまではちょうどいいでしょう。当面は学校に結界を張ったマスターを追うのですね。
I nod. After thinking for a bit.
確認しますが。
Oh.
学校に潜むマスターを倒した後は、リンとの休戦協定は白紙に戻り、彼女とは敵同士に戻る。それに間違いはありませんね。
Saber asked to make sure. Well. Das ist jetzt... Yeah, I can't say for sure. I'm sort of in Tosaka's debt and really, I just don't want to fight her in the first place. No, I can't say for sure yet. There still might be more, even if we defeat the master at school. There's that monster berserker as well. We should work together for as long as we can.
そうですか。マスターがそう言うのならば従いますが。それでは、シローが辛いだけになる。その時になって、自らの選択を悔やまないでください。
Saber takes a bow and dismisses herself. Yeah, I know. The more we cooperate, the greater the likelihood that there will be an inevitable fight at the end. It would be easier if I just got over this mental hurdle and considered her my enemy from the get-go. Otherwise, it will cut deeper once we do part ways. Because whether I win or Tosaka wins, the survivor has to finish off the loser. I'm dreaming. Using a thin connected circuit like a blood vessel, I see a memory I can't reach. This was his memory. At least it isn't mine. This is someone else's story. It's so long ago that he doesn't think about it. A memory so distant that he doesn't even try to recall it. A memory so old that he can't even remember it. They are the heavy shackles of a contract set in stone, unable to be changed or retracted. It's not like he wanted anything. Rather, he was the type of person who could not stand many things. He could not stand if there was someone crying near him. He could not stand if there was someone hurt near him. He could not stand if there was someone dying near him. That was the only reason. And for only that reason he tried to save everyone within view. He was so clumsy that it would make you nervous watching him. but he would accomplish it in the end and change many a fate. To that end, his life was full of blessedness. The awkward, inelegant battles he fought had meaning. For as much as he was hurt and stared down death, he was incredibly able to save people. But there was one pitfall there, everyone within view, yet you cannot truly look upon yourself. So in the end, he was not able to save the most important person of all, himself. I don't know how it ended up like that. No, it should be the other way around. It was a wonder it didn't end up like that sooner. And so there was a terrible disaster. Many people died and many more faced death. There was nothing he alone could do, with so many deaths and inevitability before him. Let me make a contract. I shall give you my life after death. I will take compensation now. Yes, he made a contract with a mysterious thing known as the world, throwing away himself to save all those living here. The birth of a hero. That's it. There's nothing after that. Even if he is called a hero, it doesn't change what he does. From the start, his objective wasn't to become a hero. He merely needed a hero's power as part of the process. Even then, his ending came quickly. A savior is nothing but a nuisance to those who are not saved. He understands his own powers and the extent of the world. He accepts there are those that he can and cannot save, and so he wanted those with insight to be happy at least. Others decried it as hypocrisy. There was many who despised him for his narrow-mindedness. Even then, the way that he silently pursued his ideals was something he should have been proud of. But in the end, he faced an uncompensated death, as per the contract. And in the end, he reached that place. He had friends and a lover, but cornered by his ideal, he lost it all. With no place to go, carrying the voices of resentment within him, he continued to fight. He knew of his fate heading towards death, but he used that to try to perform the miracles that were beyond his capacity. But that comes to an end. He arrives at the Hill of Swords. The end of his battle came on a mount with rusted or ownerless blades. Alone, after all. Even then, there was nothing to regret if he was able to save everyone within view. He smiles with satisfaction and lets go of the sword. My body feels heavy. I feel awful as I wake as I'm immediately assaulted by a headache. I wonder if it's because of my injury from yesterday. My right arm still slightly hurts. I mutter while getting up. It is already past 6 a.m. Crap, I should be making breakfast. I jump out of bed and change quickly. Fujin and Sakura have morning practice. They leave at 6:30 a.m., so I won't make it unless I hurry. Sakura macht wahrscheinlich schon Frühstück, oder? After I see them off, I drink tea with Saber after breakfast. Okay, wir doch nicht. The morning goes by in a whirlwind, and before I know it, it's past 7 a.m. I'm gonna get going. Take care while I'm gone, Saber.
はい。シローも気をつけて。リンの助力があるとはいえ、無茶はしないように。
Ja, bei ihm schwer. Yeah, I learned from yesterday. I will ask for your help if I go after an enemy. I wave goodbye to Saber and leave. The morning air is peaceful, but the school that I'm about to head to is completely different. Alright, I brace myself as I go down the hill. Tosaka is a right and proper master. I need to step up, or I will just make a fool of myself. I greet my classmates as I get to my seat. Along the way, I make eye contact with an unexpected person and I'm momentarily at a loss for words. Are you serious? It is instinctive. I storm towards Shinji. Shinji, you...
やあエミヤ、どうしたんだよ。今朝は随分と物騒じゃないか。何？僕が休んでる時に何かあったの？
Cut it out. What did you do to Mitsuzuri?
三綴り？ああ、綾子ね。何でも家出してたらしいじゃん。僕も今朝道場で聞いたよ。昨日信徒の方で見つかったんだってね。
None of this is funny, but Shinji laughs. The look in his eyes tells me he is delighted by mocking Mitsuzuru. Don't play dumb, you're the last person who talked to her. I'm asking you what you did to her then.
はあ？何をしたかって？ただの世間話だけど。それよりさ、聞いたかいエミヤ。綾子のやつ、そこいらの路地裏に転がってたんだぜ。フラフラでさ、制服もボロボロだったって話さ。いや、何があったか知らないけどさ、ちょっと聞き捨てならないよな。普段から選ぶってるあいつがさ、どんな風に捨てられてたか興味あるよね。
Er ist einfach so ein Riesen-Arschloch.
どうしたんだよ、そんな怖い顔して。冗談だよ冗談、本気にするなって。それに綾子は保護されたんだろ。家で療養中だっけ。ま、あいつが帰ってくる頃には噂話も広まってるだろうから、何かとやりづらくなるだろうけど。
Hey, are you saying you told everyone in the Kyoto Club about this?
さあね。けどもう1年の間じゃ有名だぜ。伝言ゲームじゃないけど、昨日のうちからくるくる回ってたらしいからさ。
I can feel my fist clenching and clamp down on the urge I'm feeling. Did he go around telling everyone such a story? Mitsuzuri is a girl, everyone knows she's strong, but even so, regardless of how strong she is, rumors like that have a way of eating away at anybody. Did he go around telling everyone knowing that? It's been kept from everybody for a reason, but he's deliberately spreading rumors to hurt her. Shinji, you... I grab his shoulders.
そう睨むなよ。僕は知らないって言ってるだろ。身勝手な思いつきで言いがかりをつけると後悔するよ、エミヤ。
Shrugging out of my grip, Shinji goes to his seat. The homeroom bell rings. I can't stay standing here. With a glance at Shinji, I'm forced to make my way back to my seat. The day ends. School is over and the student body heads home in waves. I could have further interrogated Shinji, but I didn't have any kind of proof to corner him. Even if he was in the woods, I don't have anything if he just says he wasn't there. I need to find conclusive evidence first. It's not certain whether he's a master or not. But there's no doubt that he has something to do with the incident of Mitsuzuri going missing. How to identify a master? I can only strip them and look for command spells, huh? Well, I'm sure no master is going to allow me to do that. It's almost time. I'm sure Tosaka must know of a good way. I stand from my desk. We already planned on meeting in the hall after school. I met Tosaka and look around the whole school. According to her, there are several sigils that help set the bounded field throughout school. Tosaka's already been erasing them for the past few days, but it seems that new sigils are created or keep coming back up, preventing her from completely eliminating the bounded field.
結界自体はもう貼られちゃってるから、私がやってることは効力を弱めているだけよ。それでもやらないよりはマシだし、不完全なうちは相手だって結界を発動させないでしょ。
So she says. Tosaka, can I ask you something? I call out after she eliminates the sigil hidden on the rooftop.
何？まだ屋上に違和感を感じるの？
Oh, no, this is about a different matter. There's nothing strange here anymore. I think we are done here.
そう。なら生きている地獄はほとんど消せたかな。エミヤ君、魔力感知はできないくせに場所の異常には敏感なんだもの。まさかこんなに早く校舎内の時刻を消せるとは思わなかった。
Tosaka is in a good mood. Well, I'm glad that I was able to be of help, but I don't feel up to it right now. Hey Tusse, can masters recognize other masters? Like, does their presence change even if their servant is hidden?
別にそんなことはないけど、そうね。何も再考しなければマスターの識別はできるでしょうね。マスターはもともと魔術師がなるものだから、魔力を探っていけば魔術師は見つけられる。加えてサーバントなんていう破格の使い魔と契約してるんだから、隠したって魔力は漏れるわ。エミヤ君は鈍感だから気がつかないけど、私だって魔力を残して歩いてる。魔術師が見たら一目で私がマスターだってわかるだろうし、私だってマスターを見れば識別できるんじゃないかな。
Really? But Tosaka, you didn't know that I was a mage. Why is that?
何？それ言っていいの？
Tosaka's voice shifts. I have a bad feeling about this. No, it's fine. I think I figured it out just now.
賢明ね。まあそういうことよ。魔術師じゃなくても微力な魔力を持つ人はいる。魔術師はね、一定以上の魔力を帯びた者しか魔術師って認めないの。
Yeah, I figured that was the case. Oh, then how about me now?
それが全然変わらないのよね。まあ不完全な召喚だったっていうし、傷を治す以外はセイバーとのつながりは薄いんでしょうね。まあエミヤ君は特例だからそういうこともありでしょう。
Then Shinji isn't a master. Even if I can tell, Tosaka can identify a master just by looking at them. Then she should be able to sense the lingering magic energy if Shinji is the master who formed a contract with a servant. Oh, you say that we have to look for masters, but it should be easy once we start. We just need to follow the trail of lingering magic energy, right?
そうでもないわよ。例えばの話、魔力を隠してしまう道具を持っていれば敵には悟られないもの。まあサーバントのデタラメな魔力を消せる道具なんて少ないでしょうから、そんなマスターはいないと思うけど。
Then even if someone near you is a master, you won't be able to detect them if they have a tool like that.
どうかな。ものによるけど、どんなに隠しても近くにいればわかると思う。サーバントと契約している以上、どうしても世界との摩擦は起きるから。身近にいてもマスターかどうかわからないってことは、そのマスターはサーバントを使っていないってことよ。まあ例外はあるかもしれないけど、9割方はそう考えて間違いないと思うわ。
Aber ich würde dann sagen, dass ich an dem Punkt hier jetzt diese Folge beende. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.